Hey, how you doing? This is Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch. This is gonna be a new YouTube channel, mostly with movie reviews. We're gonna do some deep dives into older movies. We'll kind of make fun of some old horror movies, new horror movies. It'll be a lot of fun. I mean, just depending on what happens with the channel, we're always willing to change. To start it off, what we're gonna do is it's gonna be a Sunday night movie review. This will actually come out Monday morning, and it will be I'll go to the movie theater, see the new movie of the week. I'll review it, let you guys know what I think. Maybe you guys should go to the movie theater right away, see it. Maybe you guys should just wait on it in the streaming services, or maybe you should just stay away from it altogether. I'm gonna give these movies a grade. It'll be overall grade, which is basically like movies overall. Like some of these movies overall might be a C. You know what I mean? They just might be average. But when you get inside their genre, they might be um, a little bit more above average or exceeding stuff like that. So we'll give them a little bit better grades and a kind of more context into within those grades when we go into the movies and stuff like that and the reviews, basically. And then that'll be our Monday morning, and then Throwback Thursday will be Thursday morning. Release a video. It'll be a movie before 2000. It'll either be the influence of movie, maybe an original movie that remakes coming out of. It'll be a review, maybe just a character study. We might just pick an actor and take three movies from him or something like that. We'll just have a lot of fun. We'll just kind of see how it goes these couple of weeks, and then just see what we kind of get into. And then Friday night is gonna be horror night in the movie cave. That'll come out Friday around 7 o'clock p.m. Basically, it'll be whatever horror movie you should watch over the weekend on your streaming services. Maybe you shouldn't watch it. Maybe I'm just gonna make fun of a whole horror movie just for fun. I mean, a lot of these are fun to make fun of. A lot of these are good. There's just so much different. There's so much different in the horror genre. That's why I like it so much. And then streaming Saturday, we'll take a newer movie within the last 2 years that hit the streaming services, and we'll kind of review it. Let you know about it. Maybe like a new actor's coming out, and we'll like just make sure that maybe new movies come out with this actor. We'll kind of go back to that just so we kind of see all these actors' movies, these directors' movies. So that'll be streaming Saturday, and that'll come out Saturday morning as well. The only one that'll come out at night is Friday night, just because it'll kind of go with the Friday night as horror night. Then you can kind of watch a quick movie review, watch whatever movie you're gonna do. So the reason why I want to do this channel is I have a lot of passion for movies. I worked at the Blockbuster right before it closed down when I was younger. I mean, I was just out of high school. It was a year and a half, I think I worked there. When I started, they had like 1,400 stores. I think they were growing. And then by just a year, there was like disaster mode. Stores were closing. We got the rumor that we were going to be closing down. And then within 6 months, the store was gutted out. And now it is a church. Um, and the reason why I want to do these is because it's so hard to find a consistent movie review person that's not trying to be too critical. Like we're not trying to pan these movies, but we want to give an honest kind of in between average Joe opinion. That's definitely me. I'm gonna tend to more like more movies. I'm gonna dislike them. And I'll probably try to find more stuff of the positivity of the movie than the negativity of it. Politically wise, we're not gonna try and go into it. I realize it's a whole thing, especially like with these fresh meters on Rotten Tomatoes. We're gonna use IMDb just because it's just a better rating system. And now we're going to talk about some of the preferences of my movies. I'm a big horror movie fan. Like I kind of explained earlier, there's such a wide range of what a horror movie can be. There's the funny, kind of silly horror movies like Tucker and Dale versus Evil that was good. There's also the more serious ones like the Lords of Salem from Rob Zombie. There's the found footage, Blair Witch Project. There's just a bunch of wide variety of what a horror movie can be, a monster movie, creature feature. All those I'm gonna see. I love creature features. I literally will go and watch and just find new creature features, whether it's alligator, crocodile, crocodile versus alligator, Sharknado. Those are a lot of fun for me. I love the way the movies are set up. I love the beats. I love action comedy, superhero movies. Watch them all. Um, And that's where we're kind of not going to go into a lot of the politics, especially with like what a lot of what Disney is doing with stuff with their movies. We're just going to take the movie that Disney or whatever studio gives us. We're going to grade it. We're going to put it in front. We're not going to use any prejudgments about characters, actors, stuff like that. That is my big thing. And my red flags for movies. So with a horror movie, I am not a big fan of PG-13 horror movies. There are good ones. It Follows. I think M Night Shyamalan has a couple. You can always break a rule when you have a rule, and there's always going to be. And that's the whole thing is we have to remember that we have to give these movies open minded. Like maybe we didn't like this movie, this style of movie, but this movie does it better. Stuff like that, and that's what we want to recognize on this channel and kind of get into the community of talking about with these movies like that with fandom and stuff like that. And then Nick Cage movies, especially lately. Big, maybe older Nick Cage movies. Maybe, and like I said, there's new movies with Nick Cage in it that breaks that rule. But he's just in so many movies. There's a lot of actors that are just in so many movies. My buddy always said if Ray Liotta was in a movie, it's not going to be very good. And then I kind of watched a lot of movies with Ray Liotta and realized that he was 100% right. Movies we're gonna kind of definitely go see for sure is James Cameron. His movie comes out, we're gonna go watch it. Um, Christopher Nolan. These are directors. Tarantino, Cohen brothers, Rob Zombie for me. Some actors. There's so many other directors, but those are the main ones. Actors right now, Leonardo DiCaprio, 100% guaranteed. Margot Robbie, she's so hot movie wise and both look wise. But we're gonna go movie wise. Just everything she does, it just seems to be good. I love the Harley Quinn movie. I know it didn't really get great ratings. I kind of, understand it, but I did like it. And then my man Sam Rockwell, he's gonna bring whatever character he is. You're gonna remember him specifically in that movie, whether it's good, bad, indifferent. You will remember Sam Rockwell. Matthew McConaughey, especially lately. Um, well, I think that's about it. Actor, and I mean that's not about it actor wise. That's what we're gonna name right now, actor wise. I'm sure as the channel grows and we watch movies, we're gonna be like totally. This is you gotta see this. This is this guy. And the whole reason for this video is the top 10 list to kind of give you a little taste of the movies I've liked so far this year in 2024. We're in July. That means we have 6 full months of movies we've already seen. We're going to go ahead and kick this off at number 10 with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. The genre, we got horror comedy. We went B minus overall. With any movie, it's going to be a B minus. I thought it was very enjoyable. Definitely better than just your average movie. That's why I got a little bit higher grade than average movie, which would be a C. It was family friendly. I went and actually saw this movie on the Friday night it came out, so that was a little bit different atmosphere. I liked it. You got to kind of see the kids' reactions to it. It was good. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on up to number 9, Monkey Man. Dev Patel's big breakout role from earlier in the movie. This movie definitely kind of deals with recency bias because maybe a lot of some of the newer movies are a little bit lower graded, but are a little bit higher up on the list. But I think overall, this movie was a B plus. The genre, action, kind of revenge, A minus. This movie is a movie. You, no matter what type of movie you like, I believe you're gonna like this movie. Especially if you like action movies, like revenge movies. This is way involved into that. Number 8 is Civil War with Kristen Dunst. The press goes in and we see the president. I think that this movie would have been better off had it been in the middle of the war or maybe the beginning of the war, but there's nothing wrong with it. I kind of gave it an action drama B minus, so kind of got a little bit. It's kind of in those tweener areas, so got a little bit higher grade than it probably would have anywhere else. Probably been a C plus. It's just an average movie. Number 7 is Furiosa. It bombed in theaters, which kind of doesn't surprise me, being it was a Memorial Day weekend. But this is like the worst Memorial Day weekend opening ever, which is kind of crazy. Me, I didn't go see it until Tuesday. I was doing something that weekend. Um, Overall, C plus. Genre C plus. It's just a visual movie. It's fast paced. It's a lot of action. Chris Hemsworth's good in it. Anna Joy Taylor's very good in it. I think if you give it a chance on the streaming service, you're going to enjoy it. Number six, we have Abigail, which is a horror movie. The first horror movie, the highest horror movie on this list is number six, which is kind of crazy because I am a big horror movie fan. There was a lot of good horror movies. But another problem is there's a lot of bad horror movies this year, with especially PG-13 ones. Tarot is one I can think of off the top of my head is a bad one. Strangers is not very good either. But Abigail, Ballerina, Vampire, I enjoyed it. Maxine was another good horror movie, but that didn't make the list. I gave it a B in the genre, and overall a C plus. It's better than an average movie. You're gonna like it. I think that when October comes around and we get back to the streaming service, this movie's gonna come back around. People are gonna be like, "Hey, did you see Abigail?" Oh, no, I haven't. I will go see it. So definitely go see that movie whenever you can. We have a couple of special notes before we go to number five here. Since we're halfway through, we're going to go ahead and go with Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. I originally saw a movie in streaming. I probably would put that movie on the list had I seen it in the theaters when it came out. It was good. You're killing Nazis. I enjoyed it. So, we'll just kind of move on from that. I definitely give it a A minus in the action period role, action movie role, period piece type of deal, kind of war movie, whatever. Overall, C plus. It was a good movie. Um, all right, number five was the movie I went and saw in theaters, Kinds of Kindness. This was kind of a weird movie because it had an AMC release, which means that I have a cinema. I would go to a Cinemark theater, and for some reason, it didn't come around until Tuesday, which was our discount movie night. But I didn't get the discount. I had to go pay full price because this movie premiered that night. The ad campaign got me. I'm glad it did. I saw the movie. I enjoyed the movie. Dark humor. It's three stories with the same actors in it. It's William Dafoe, Margaret Qualley, who was in Driveway Dogs. This is kind of her breakout year because she's in another movie later this year. And then Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, and definitely all they're in all three stories. It's three different dark humor, very dark stories. Kind of, it was very dark. Emma Stone's the last story is Emma Stone is the main lead in it. It's very good, and it doesn't surprise me because she had just won Best Actress with this director last year. Number four, we have Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. Genre B overall B minus. This movie was a movie theater movie. I think you're gonna enjoy it on streaming. But if you would have went and saw it in movie theaters, you would have saw the bigness of it, the spectacle of everything. It was definitely enjoyable. The big thing about it for me was like the little things that gave Kong kind of a personality, it gave Godzilla kind of a personality, just little things. I like the monster universe. I hope they keep making movies. Number three is actually a movie that just came out July 3rd, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. That definitely got recency bias on it because it's newer. Genre B, overall B minus. Very good movie. If you like the first two movies like I do, you will like this movie. If you like the first three, you're a super fan, so you're definitely gonna like this. I fall into that category, the third category. Number two is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Very good movie. Solid B minus overall, B minus in the genre. Above average all the way around. Before I went and saw this movie, I did go see the other three movies. Though the other three movies are not part of this movie exactly, but all the story in it is all together. And then our next special note before our number one movie here was Inside Out 2. Um, the first movie to $1 billion in 2024. Pixar's overall highest grossing movie of all time. I saw it Sunday night, last movie, like I always do, like I'm going to do for all these reviews. And I'm telling you, that theater was full. Like it was Friday night. It was crazy. I had to sit like in the front row. People were still coming in 10 minutes after the movie. It was wild. Just how many people were at that movie theater. It doesn't surprise me that it made $1 billion. It doesn't surprise me that it was one of the top selling movies. We all can relate with the emotions and everything like that. It was a great Pixar movie, great movie overall. Just that it's not on our list. We're not going to put a lot of kids movies on these lists. It probably could have went onto the top 10, but that's not what this is for. It's just a special note. I hope you go see it with your family. And if you're going to kind of wait until it comes out on whatever streaming, of course, watch it. And the number one movie of the year so far is Bad Boys Ride or Die. I do expect Twisters next week to take over the number one spot, but I am not going to just hand it over because this movie was very good. It didn't come out of nowhere because Will Smith's always been good. I'm glad that he's doing an action movie again. I hope that with this whole Oscar thing, maybe for the next 10 years, we just get freaking blockbuster action movies like we used to with Will Smith because those are the movies that I enjoyed when I was younger. I would definitely continue to enjoy them now that we're doing this. So that was our top 10 list of 2024. Like I told you, I wholly 100% expect Twisters to go into the number one slot, at least in the top five slot somewhere. I mean, this movie's gonna have to be really bad for me not to like it. I love the original Twister. I don't know why I'm kind of going to this, but that's just how it is. We're in 2024. This list is going to constantly change. It's going to be on Facebook. I'm going to put the link into the Facebook page in the video description. So the main part of this channel is to get you back to the movie theaters. There's other ways we can do that. I believe we could go maybe review some movie theaters. There's like 5 movie theaters around my area. Maybe go review the different movie theaters, AMC, Cinemark. We have a drive-in. And we have the Last Picture House, which is owned by some Hollywood producer, which is kind of funny because this is in Iowa. But anyways, maybe we could see the difference in these theaters, and maybe we can get you back out there. I went back with Cocaine Bear last year, yeah, early last year. It was the end of a long vacation. It was a random movie theater in Illinois. I wanted to see the movie. The movie had just came out that Friday. I went into the theater. It was a Friday afternoon, 11 o'clock showing. 3 old ladies in front of me were the only other people in the theater. And I mean, I just had one of the best times I ever had in a movie theater laughing. It got me back. I went and saw this a bunch of movies last year. This year, since Ghostbusters came out, which I believe is February, it was a little bit after Dune came out. I've seen a movie every Sunday, so I've literally seen all these movies that are coming out, and I went back and watched some of them to do these practice reviews. So I've seen a lot of the movies of this year, and I just want to make sure that people are going to see them. I mean, if you're not going to see it, watch them on your streaming service, whether you're paying for it, whether it's free. I'll make sure to let you know what movies are on what. Thank you very much for watching this. Please like and subscribe. Comment your choices for throwback movies. Comment your choices for horror movies to watch. Comment, I mean, just if you think of a random movie and you haven't even seen it yet, maybe you just want me to review it, do it. I want to watch the bad movies, so you only watch the good movies. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section. And see you next time in the cave.